Welcome to the Office of the State Superintendent of Education's Parent Portal. In this video, we will walk through the Transportation Preference DOT Transportation. Before getting started, have you created a Parent Portal account? If not, and if you need assistance, you can watch our video accessing and creating your Parent Portal account. Let's first start by talking about the three transportation preferences: will not need transportation, parent stipend program, and DOT transportation. Starting off with transportation preference will not need transportation, this means the student will not use any transportation services offered by OSSE-DOT. Parent stipend program, this program allows for a $400 monthly stipend to the parent for transporting your child to and from the enrolled school. DOT transportation, this is the option in which OSSE-DOT will transport your child to and from their enrolled school. Now let's get started talking about DOT transportation. Now that you've logged in to the Parent Portal, on the landing page in the center is your child's information. Confirm the school year. At various times of the year, there may be multiple school years to choose from. The current transportation status is not started. Select the DOT transportation preference option. This means your student will be transported to and from school by OSSE-DOT. Click Save Preference. The Student Transportation Request Form Details page will open. In the Student Information section, the student's current school and LEA will automatically appear. If the school or LEA information is incorrect, you may update it using the drop-down menu options. Please note that if you change the enrollment information, you will receive an error message indicating enrollment mismatch. You can still proceed with the transportation request. However, the LEA may contact you for more information. The transportation status will display enrollment mismatch until it is resolved. The Student Transportation Request Form Details page will open. In the School Information section, students' current school and LEA will automatically appear. If your child's school or LEA information is incorrect, you may update it using the drop-down menu option. Please note, an enrollment mismatch warning will appear. You can still proceed with the transportation request. However, the LEA may contact you for more information. The transportation status will display enrollment mismatch until it is resolved. In the school and LEA field, we are not going to change the student's enrollment information. In the AM Pickup Address section, please tell OSSE if your child will need to be picked up in the morning. If your child does not need to be picked up in the morning, select No. If your child does need to be picked up in the morning, select Yes. You will then need to enter the address where OSSE will be picking your child up from. When entering an address within the district, please note that the addresses are validated against the DC Master Address Repository. If you select Maryland or Virginia, your child must be on record with OSSE as being either a student under the care of CFSA, have a hearing officer determination to receive transportation, or experiencing homelessness. As you can see, I've indicated the state of Maryland and did receive an error message. I'm going to go back and I'm going to select DC. As you're entering the address, if you see an error in the address field, please re-enter the street address from scratch without the apartment number. If your street address has an apartment number, please enter the apartment number and the building or gate code field. In the days of pickup, please indicate the days of the week in which OSSE will be picking your child up from this location. I'm going to select Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. In the alternate AM address, I'm going to enter my state, and in that street address field, I'm going to start to enter in an address. And what you'll notice is that it's starting to pre-populate. You can only enter the address that is pre-populated. Next, I'm going to enter the city, the zip code, and the days of the week for pickup. Since I've already selected Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for a different location, I'm going to select Thursday and Friday. If I was to enter a day of the week that I've already selected above, as you'll notice, I receive an error message. So I'm going to remove Wednesday. In the PM drop-off address, you're going to indicate to OSSE if we need to pick up your child in the evening. If you indicate no, you have completed your process and you may select Save. If you indicate yes, you'll need to provide OSSE with the days of the week and also the address that we will be dropping your child off at. I've only selected 3 days of the week. If I wanted OSSE to drop my child off at a different location on Thursday and Friday, I would select alternate PM address and repeat this step above by providing the address that my child would be dropped off at for Thursday and Friday. But now I'm just going to select Save. If you receive an error message, please go back and check the address that was entered. You can always remove an address by selecting Remove. I received an error message, so I'm going to change the address. I see that all changes were saved successfully. I'm going to navigate back to the home page. And now I see that the status has changed from not started to pending LEA action. I'm now also able to view the parent or guardian who made the change and the date and time that's displayed. I can view the application, navigate back to the home screen, and I can view any changes or updates made to this record by selecting the file cabinet icon. I can also change my selection by selecting the edit button, and all available transportation preferences that are available will be displayed. If an option is not available, it means that the student is not eligible. What you'll notice is that the parent stipend program is not displayed. That means that this student is not eligible. To change the transportation preference, select the transportation option and click Change Preference. A pop-up window will appear confirming your choice. Once you have submitted your transportation preference, you will also be able to view all guardians associated with your child. To view the guardians, select the Guardian link. In the Parent Portal, the parent who logs in first and finalizes the transportation preferences will have the ability to make updates to the child's profile. Let's call this person the Primary Access Guardian. Additional parents or guardians listed for the child will have view-only access unless granted edit access by the Primary Access Guardian. To grant edit access, select Grant Edit Privileges. The Primary Access Guardian has the ability to remove this access by selecting Revoke Edit Privileges. If you have another student that you need to make a transportation selection for, you may do so on the screen following the same steps. Thank you for watching our video on how to select DOT transportation. For more information on the Parent Portal and the other transportation preference options, please see our other videos. If you have any questions or concerns on the process, please reach out to OSSE using the contact methods provided on the screen.